The Parable of the Horse.
I haven't recognized any of these stories yet.
A peasant who faced many difficulties owned some horses that helped him in the work of his small farm. One day, his foreman brought him the news that one of his best horses had fallen into an old abandoned well. It was very deep, and it would be extremely difficult to get it out of there. The farmer quickly went to the scene of the accident and assessed the situation, realizing that the animal had not been injured. But, due to the difficulty and cost of the rescue, he concluded that it was not worth it and asked the foreman to sacrifice the horse by throwing dirt into the well until it was buried. And so it was done. As the earth fell on him, the animal shook it off. The dirt gradually accumulated at the bottom of the well, allowing him to rise. The man realized that the horse was not allowing him to bury him and, on the contrary, was climbing until he finally managed to get out of the hole.
Hector Daniel Gonzalez, June 4th, 2001. I feel like this story would be older than that, but that's fine too. Wow, I was not expecting this. I was expecting something more like fantasy or something cute or something like that. Something. Oh my goodness, it's in there 3 lines. I was expecting something more like fantasy or cuter or whatever. Just get rid of at least 2 of those somethings. This is very deep, Natsuki. It has a lot of weight in its words.
And like yours, you don't have to think hard about it. If you're down there, feeling undervalued, and people throw at you dirt of misunderstanding, selfishness, or lack of support, you have to remember the horse of this story. Just don't accept the dirt they throw at you. Shake it and climb on it, or shake it and climb on it. The more dirt they throw at you, the more you can climb.
That's a very deep interpretation. Have you been in such a situation, Natsuki?
Well, yeah.
She's avoiding my eyes for some reason.
But maybe I can face my problems with new eyes now. This activity has been very fulfilling. And I have learned a lot of things. Thanks, Hallie.
Same to you. And finally, Monica.
Oh, hey, Hallie. How have you been doing?
For now, very good. There's still that thing with Sayori, but I don't think I should bother Monica with it for now.
That's good to hear. And I'm happy that you fulfilled your task.
Yeah, I'm a member of the literature club now. I can't just join and then be a ghost member. Monica smiles more radiantly than before. It actually makes me skip a beat. Makes your heart skip a beat?
Now let me see what you have brought.
I give Monica my notebook and our hands touch in the process. We both blush for a moment before she starts reading. She then returns the notebook.
I see. That's quite philosophical, Hallie. Its message is very deep and meaningful.
You've used the phrase deep and, like, very deep so many times. Oh my goodness. Like, I get it. I understand. But you should probably try and think of, like, a wider variety of things for them to say. Because I'm pretty sure every single one of these girls has called it deep at least once.
I feel it could even change someone's life.
You're exaggerating.
I'm not. Sometimes a small story like this or some words of courage are enough to change someone's life. Don't underestimate the power of words.
She says confidently, pointing her finger at me. I'm a little taken aback. I guess she really was in the debate club.
Remember it, because it has a lot to do with my story. This one is short but meaningful. Now enjoy it.
Ah, hold on a second. I didn't point it out. But you can do this as a comma, lowercase b. Because it may not be and or but it follows kind of the same rules. Monica cheerfully gives me her notebook.
The Deaf Little Frog. A group of frogs was traveling through the forest when suddenly 2 of them fell into a deep well. The others gathered around the hole, and when they saw how deep it was, they told the fallen ones that, for all practical purposes, they should be presumed dead. However, they kept trying to get out of the hole with all their might. The others told them that these efforts would be futile. Finally, one of the frogs listened to what the others said, gave up, and died. The other continued to jump with as much effort as possible. The crowd yelled at him that it was useless, but the frog kept jumping, each time with more force, until he finally came out of the hole. The others asked him, "Didn't you listen to what we were saying?" The little frog explained that he was deaf, and believed that the others were encouraging her from the edge to try harder and harder to get out of the hole.
So that's like kind of the opposite way of St. Natsuki's, in a sense. Indeed, it was quite meaningful. But wait a second. If the little frog was deaf and she thought that they were encouraging her, then how did she hear them ask?
As you can see, words are important. Words have the power of life and death. A voice of encouragement to someone who feels discouraged can help them end the day, while a negative word can end up destroying it. Anyone can say words that rob others of the spirit that allows them to continue the struggle in the midst of difficult times. Let's be careful with what we say, but especially what we hear.
I guess words can indeed be that powerful.
Yeah, but people usually don't know how powerful their words are until they hurt someone they love. But don't worry, Hallie. I'm not going to hurt you in any way.
Then I guess I must be sure to not hurt you or anyone with words too.
That's a good mindset.
Well, that was very interesting, and I feel I've learned a lot too. The girls are finished sharing their stories too. Maybe stories as well. Some more quietly than others. But at least there weren't any fights. Everyone is packing their things to end their day.
Okay, everyone. This was a good experience. Let's do this again tomorrow.
Natsuki raises her hand.
What are we going to do about the festival, Monica? I know that for now we're not going to do anything, but...
Monica's face darkens.
I still don't know, Natsuki. This whole weather thing's completely unexpected. It has never happened before, not in any act or any reset.
Big part?
Act? Reset? It's nothing, Yuri.
Put asterisks on that one.
If the festival gets postponed, I guess we will work like nothing has happened. There's no
other way. You don't need the tea. There's no other way.
There's no other way. And because our club is so small, the student council won't hear us even if we complain. Well, whatever. Everyone, be careful on your way home.
Yes. We all answer in unison.
Wait, Hallie.
Monica approaches me.
Could you stay for a while? I need to...
A knock is heard at the door. Heard on the door. Or I guess on works too. Heard on the door. Yeah. And Maki-sensei answers. For some reason, Monica is very, very surprised of her arrival. Maki-sensei. Sorry for interrupting. Have you finished with your club activities?
Yes, we are done for today.
Perfect. Hallie-kun, Sayori-chan, can I borrow you for a moment?
Hey, did you do something to piss off the new teacher?
I don't remember doing anything bad.
Me neither.
Don't worry, it's not something bad. I just need to give you some information in private, you two.
It's about that, Maki-sensei?
She nods with a big smile. Somehow, Yuri knows about it. Okay, hold on a second. For this one, it'd actually be a little bit better if you made that in italics, so that we know there's emphasis on that word, and that it's referring to something important. Well, I guess I don't have any problems, but I look at Monica. Is there any problem? Scary Club President's on.
Scary?
Monica takes a breath for a moment, and then smiles.
Of course there's no problem, Maki-sensei.
Very nice. Well then. We follow Maki-sensei after waving goodbye to Yuri, Monica, and Natsuki. Natsuki and Yuri leave after saying goodbye.
I start kicking chairs and tables.
Okay. You could just say, This is like a little bit weird to announce in your inner monologue. Maybe just say I swiftly kick a desk. Or no, she's kicking a lot of them.
Damn it! Fucking damn it! I lost my chance again! Damned outsiders! Fucking outsiders! There's no other choice then!
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with this Monica, but it doesn't seem like she's the true Monica, so I'll cut her some slack on that. Maki-sensei took us to a little office near the teacher's room. Welcome to my new office! So Maki-sensei will not be just a replacement teacher? Is the homeroom teacher that badly injured? Yes, it seems that the accident was worse than it was thought at first. And it seems possible that the former teacher will not come back for the rest of the year. That's why I have been officially hired by the principal. Congratulations. Thanks.
However, my main work here will not be teaching, but rather a student counselor. I want to help students with their problems, to hear them and comfort them in their worst times, just like another would do with their children.
I read that as another, but it's clearly said mother. Just like a mother, and that's fine. I can see that. Somehow, she has the air of a caring mother. Maybe that's why the principal hired her for that job.
That's why I want to tell both of you that if you need any kind of help, I'm here to help you.
Maybe that if you need any kind of help, I'm here for you.
It doesn't matter if you only want to tell me of your problems or just if you need someone to talk. I'm sure I can give a lot of advice.
This school didn't have someone like her until now, so it's very helpful. And with that motherly attitude, I can see a lot of students coming to her for advice. I only noticed now, but Sayori has been pretty quiet since we came here. I look at her, her expression is very complicated.
That's what I wanted to say. I will tell this to every student at the school, but if you can spread the word, it will be very helpful.
I'll consider it.
Thank you. Please be careful on your way home.
Both of us bow and say goodbye to her. At the other side of the door, surprisingly, is the white-haired girl waiting for her turn. She just silently gazes over Sayori for a moment, before entering the room. Weird. We just start our way home. Sayori, are you okay? I ask her as we walk, but I only meet silence. Sayori? Sayori!
Yeah, what is it?
Is there something wrong?
Well, Holly, have you ever heard voices in your head?
What?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I just started hearing them when we left the club room, so I don't know.
What is Sayori talking about?
Holly, what is happening to me?
Maybe you should visit a doctor.
Yeah, because at this rate... I've become depressed, Allie.
What?
I will kill myself, Allie, because I will lose my mind. And then
Huh. Something has gone horribly wrong. In a good way, though. We just standing out in the parking lot all night? Asterisks, please. I just want to look at the history and see if all that stuff went in there. Yeah, it did. There's a way you can remove that text from the history if you want to do that, so that it's like it never happened, but I don't know if you want to go that far. I guess this should be enough. I finished writing the story for tomorrow. So wait, are they writing these stories or are they just finding them? I came back directly home after waving goodbye to Sayori, and I started working on the thing for tomorrow. My goodness, sometimes I feel like the advice I could give to an English second language person is, every time you want to write in and on, write the opposite of what you think it's supposed to be. Ugh. I'm tired, but it's still too early to go to bed. I guess I'll take a walk. I'm going a little farther this time. It's not like I have anything to do at home now.
Allie.
Yuri!
Good evening. What are you doing at this hour?
I shrugged my shoulders. I'm just taking a walk. I finished the story, so I just wanted to clear my head.
I see. I'm almost doing the same.
Oh, how can you almost be doing the same? Finished the story, so I just wanted to clear my head. I see that Yuri has a paper bag in her hands. Were you shopping for groceries? She nods.
I need to make dinner after all.
Do you live alone, Yuri?
Yes, my parents are working abroad. And my sister works in another city. So yes, I live by myself.
Oh, I didn't imagine that you would have a sister, Yuri.
I don't talk much about her, that's all. What about you, Hallie?
Well, I live alone too. My parents work in another city, but they send me some money to survive. To survive. I don't have any siblings, but Sayori is mostly like a sister to me. Yuri laughs softly.
I can see that. That is...
It's Natsuki, the little sister of the club. At least in appearance. I better not say that in front of her.
Hey, what are you doing out here?
Hey, nothing special.
we just met her by chance. And we were just talking.
I thought you two were on a date.
It's not like that.
I know. I can tell just by Yuri's reaction.
Oh, look at us all walking together. We start walking. We were talking about our families.
How is your family, Natsuki?
Well, I just live with my dad. Mom is...
Natsuki doesn't seem comfortable with the topic. Oh, right. I forgot to ask. What are you preparing, Yuri? Yuri seems to catch the change of topic and nods at me.
Nothing really complicated. Something light and tasty. Maybe some vegetables will do.
Nice. I wonder what I will do for dinner, too. I wonder what I'll do for dinner, too. I''LL.
Oh, can you even cook?
At least I won't burn my house like Sayori.
Are you, or aren't you exaggerating?
Sayori is the kind of person who can start a fire while boiling water. Both of them laugh softly. We arrive at the front of a cafe I'm sure I have never seen before. Was this cafe here before?
I'm sure last week this wasn't here.
Same here. This was not here a few days ago.
The shop is closed, though.
How curious.
Oh, right, Hallie. Now that you mentioned Sayori before, is she okay? She was a little off today.
I noticed the same thing before. She was very quiet today, and that's not usual for her.
That's not usual for her. I guess it's okay. I feel like typical of her might flow a little better. Even if you asked me, I don't know the reason. That was a completely sudden change. Literally, she changed overnight. And so she mentioned that suddenly everything was gray, and that she was so happy yesterday and that today she was different. And she was happy yesterday. This is like a run-on sentence at this point. That maybe just drop this and that she was so happy yesterday, comma, and that today she was different. And today after the club meeting, she was very quiet too.
Can you think of a reason?
I think for a moment. Then I just shake my head. Nothing comes to mind.
How useless. You're supposed to be her childhood friend.
Well, sorry about that.
But, well, I'll try to talk with her tomorrow. She's not only our vice president, but also the most cheerful of the club. We cannot let her become gloomy and silent. We don't need another Yuri.
What? I'm not gloomy. I may not talk much, but...
Calm down, Yuri.
Sorry. I will talk to her tomorrow as well.
Thank you, Yuri, Natsuki. I really mean it.
Sure.
You're welcome.
Bye, Hallie. Yuri, see ya.
We say goodbye to Natsuki, and then I say goodbye to Yuri, too.
Good night, Hallie. See you tomorrow.
I return home alone. Do I, though? Gah! What's happening? I'm suddenly feeling dizzy. Ah! I fall to my knees. Damn it, my head hurts a lot. The dizziness is fading. Did I just hear a scream? My head is still spinning. I better return home. Strange things are happening. Oof, we're getting kicked.
The corruption is in a very bad mood today. She's been hitting me since she came here.
Now there's not only one outsider. There are too. First the white-haired bitch, and now that blonde-hole cow.
She clenches her fist.
What are they planning? Why are they here? Everything since I reset this world has been completely different. What is happening? Damn it!
She punches the wall with all her strength. The whole prison trembles with her power. I don't understand. If the corruption is so powerful, why can't she attack the outsiders?
It's simple. I can't reach them. Our corruption is not able to penetrate their subconscious. For now, of course. I will eventually get them out of the way, and then Hallie will be ours. Speaking of corruption...
I look away, and then I look at my hand. The corruption is starting to affect my body. It's still a small stain, but...
In no time, you will be mine again, Monica.
Never. The corruption just laughs.
Don't forget that we were one in the past. I'm your darkness, your true self. You just kicked me out of you, but it's useless. We will be one again.